Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. How's everybody out there doing? Wednesday night racing, Winston Throwback Series, back at it again. You know, the best in the throwback era. I'm telling you, these guys, impressive every week. If you can't tell where we're running, one, by the race description, two, by the look, well, I'm going to tell you, Bristol Motor Speedway, these fine folks, they're going to have a ton of fun. Dual pit road entries are rocking and rolling, the greatest Coliseum out there. And I tell you what, if you haven't looked on the NASCAR Twitter page or Facebook, they're putting down some dirt right now for some dirt. Bristol coming up very soon. Drivers are out there qualifying right now. Let's go over some race information for you as Bristol gets underway. Half-mile race length here. They're only going to run 125 miles, but they're going to run 250 laps. And I tell you what, it's going to be shaky. Pit road speed 35 miles an hour. You can go several laps down very quickly at this racetrack. 15-second laps basically is what they're running for a little while. I think the fall off is going to be somewhere around that 16 to 17 mark. So we'll see as they continue to go. No fast repairs, 7 sets of tires, 35% fuel means they're going to be putting out roughly 50 or so laps, according to what we were getting from the fine folks in the drivers meeting. So we'll see. It's gonna be fun. Mr. Vance, go. What are you doing? Thank you for the follow out there on the old, that's Isherwood out there, giving us a follow on Twitch. Thank you so much. Randy Henshaw giving us a like. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Of course, Matarood and the Matarood Racing Team, give us a like and a share. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. As always, Redkin giving us a like and a share a little bit ago. Thank you so much as well. VIP Tires and Service gives you all of the fantastic race information today. Big special thank you to new sponsors, of course, and of course my, what is it? We've been going about 6 weeks now, Rogue Energy. Link in the description for that as well. Rogue Energy, my gluten-free source of energy out there to be coupled. Now that I'm continuing to think about my health and thinking about the welfare of what I need to be over the course of pretty much the rest of my life, HelloFresh has come on board, and we've been using HelloFresh for a little while. Great box service, very. For what I need and the difference in food that I need in compared to the rest of my family, it's really nice to have, and I recommend it. So HelloFresh coming on board with Signature Esports. So very special thank you to HelloFresh and what they're doing. Make sure you get out there, click the link in the description, get yourself up to 21 meals free, I believe is what it is, and free shipping by using the POG promo code out there. I'd appreciate you if you did it. But also there, I think at least your first purchase, I know that if you just go out there and you click on, I believe, you get an opportunity to have a good discount on that first one. So all good on the big end of that spectrum. Drivers are ready to go. I'm ready to go. We're going to be finishing up qualifying here in just a moment. I'm just going to be looking for that long haul and that long run race pace. That's what Bristol's all about. There are no stages. The embankments here are going to be they're just going to be a little bit spicy, but a long run race pace around this will put everybody in a good simple situation. So we should see them come to pit road roughly about every 50 laps or so, and kind of even this out to about 4 or 5 pit stops. Ryan Porter, let's go Porter, and Bobby G and Mike Cleary supporting you from Georgia. Love to see it. Appreciate you folks being out there. Thank you so much to everybody kicking butt and taking names. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for the share, Mr. Henshaw. I appreciate you, sir. Much love to you. Hopefully you're all having a fantastic day. Metaroot says, have a great broadcast. Of course I will, because you are all there. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let's get ready to rumble, says Tiny Puppy Toes, my moderator out there on Twitch. Thank you so much. Appreciate you for the follow. You are all fantastic as we get ready to go. MJ, give us a like out there on Facebook. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We were all killing it. I'm telling you, all's killing it. And thank you. Thank you for doing what you do. What else? What else can we talk about? Winston Throwback Series deep into the season right now. Points are going to be pretty much a big factor here. Getting close to the end when it comes to Kevin Savoy's lead in points. Some drivers still trying to track that down. And that is according to, there's the points. Let me jump over into the points real quick, folks. I want to talk about it accurately. Bristol, we're going to have Darlington next week, which Darlington, of course, one of my favorite tracks. Kevin Savoy leads in points right now by 152 over today's pole sitter, the old Andrew Phipps. He's gonna, and then right behind him, Jesse Buntnell. Buntnell is super fast across all of the races he had, but he's had some success here as of late, so he's looking to do more. He has more wins than Andrew Phipps, but is missing a couple of races to keep that points situation right there in mix. Spicy, Mr. Rich Holland, he's going to be your outside pole sitter today, as Will Kern and Christopher Spencer make up row number 2. William Stump, Jesse Buntnell is going to be out there row number 3. Joshua Brock, Brandon Porter will make up row number 4. Crown over the man, the myth, the legend. Going to have Don Corbett to his outside. Mr. Mark Retkin, Mr. Ramsdale to make up row number 6. Down the starting grid, Kevin Savoy is going to roll out 7th row with David Corbett to the outside. Coulter Jr., Jeff Plester making it row number 8. Joe Tardif out there again, ready to rock and roll, get himself a... Well, he's going to try to get himself a top 5. We'll see. We'll see what happens. There's Michael Cleary, the second out there, outside row 9. Bob Garofalo, always due for a win. He's going to be there with Jeff Walker to his outside in that 20 spot. It's huge. It's huge. So, right now, Will Kern in the last race that they had, as we were in week 27, Kern currently at 27 of 39 races, so to speak. Will Kern actually jumped 6 spots. He's in 5th in standings. Holland, outside pole sitter, is going to be 2nd in standings. So Andrew Phipps ready to rock and roll here. Phipps is shoe-in for a long run, but needs the long run. We'll see what these drivers are going to be able to do, because that's where the race pace kind of holds on. What else? Track facts for Bristol Motor Speedway. 2 different configurations, of course, dirt and asphalt. Broke ground in 1960, opened in 1961. It cost $600,000 to originally dig out Bristol, the original Bristol. It used to be called Bristol International Speedway, and then Bristol International Raceway. Now it's called Bristol Motor Speedway, and it has been Bristol Motor Speedway since, I think, 96. I think that's when they made the name change. So those who were post-2000s, well, there you go. That's what you see. Banking in the turns, 22 to 24 degrees. Straightaways have 9-degree banking. Fastest race lap put in a World of Outlaws sprint car, 13.326, and that was by Sam Haffertape. He did a huge temporary dirt oval. Is going to be... Oh, that's when it was dirt. That's on concrete. Fastest race lap by Brian Gerster in 2011 from the Must See Racing Extreme Speed Classics was a 12.742. That was in 2011. We're ready to go. 26 to 30 degree banking without the dirt on there. Straights have 6 to 10%, or 6 to 10 degrees. They're going. How about it? Green flag racing. 250 laps. Feisty all the way to the bottom already, trying to battle for the lead down the straightaway. Holland leads on the inside. Spits to the inside. The 12 of Andrew Phipps working the long run race pace. Bunnell already up a couple of spots. Will Kern right behind as the 31 works his race pace off too. Chris Spencer to dig into the bottom, looking for his race line as well. Outside lane's going to be just as useful here. They're going to be able to run that for a little while in these ARCA cars. You see the splitters drag the ground right there. It'll slow you up. Fast lap of the race. 15:02 by Rich Holland. Half-second lead from the 35 as they continue to roll for 250. These drivers are ready to go. Mark says, sorry to miss the race. Mike is broke. New one comes Friday. Get a hammer down, Mark, says MJ. Just getting home, boys. Bunnell, Holland, let's go get it. Last day, first caution comes out. Jeff Ramsdale involved. Joe Tardif coming in as well. Remember, single file restarts for these drivers. First caution comes out. Lap 4. Here's a look at what happened here. There's Crown over to the bottom. Savoy there as well. Bottom side. Oh, gets free in front of a couple of drivers. Nice and easy. Oh, that's it. Nice. I tell you what. I tell you what. Kevin's able to avoid that one. Watch this one. The 97, just a little bit free right there. A little bit spicy in the corner. Here's the 97. Watch this race line here. 97, just a little bit. You see him counter steering here. Kevin able to get out of the race line, and then all of a sudden, here, let's go back to Ramsdale here. Comes around. Good look right here. He's just kind of counter steer, not trying to get anybody. Everybody doing a great job. Gets himself down. Whee. Joe Tardif had to go to pit lane here, so I think he had to commit. We'll do that. TJ, give us a like. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Much love, folks. How you doing? Free. Bristol is a very, very loud racetrack, and it's a lot of fun. I look forward to my first experience as an adult at Bristol Motor Speedway. This is on my bucket list of tracks to be able to go and just finally sit through a weekend and not have anything come up in between it. I've been to Bristol one time before, but we were doing MWR things with the military, and because we were doing that, there was no real opportunity to just kind of sit and enjoy Bristol for what it is. But I have been, but I want to go again and kind of soak it in as my first experience. Try to watch the all three series hit there for the NASCAR circuit. Kind of cool. Just saying. Yeah. All right. Gotta make sure all of the situations are going good. You're getting a new mic, says Crown Over. Well, you know, they do happen. Sometimes the mics do break. We've had it happen. Ain't no joke when they break. All right, lights are off on the Page truck. We're going to go back to Green Flag Racing here for a good race pace. Let's see what happens here as they continue to work. There you go. Colton giving us a like. Thank you, Colton. Appreciate you. Mark giving us a like. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you as well. Spicy trying to extend here. Coulter Jr. in the 3 spot. Dale Earnhardt throwback. Oh, 22 goes around in front of the 28 and the 0. Holy cow. Williams stomped down on the bottom side here. I don't even... Oh, man. Let's go right here. Bob Garofalo's in the 40. Let me far chase this one real quick. I'm not sure how this is a single file restart. They go. Lead to the bottom. Double zero to the outside. Off the wall. Gets him. Oh, just collects the 22. It won't be so bad. Oh, the 7. Oh. That's the thing about Bristol. You gotta hold your brakes. If you are wrecking, there are drivers still coming around. You've got to hold your brakes. Hold your brakes, folks. That's probably the biggest advice to any driver out there, including the NASCAR drivers. In real life, they'll say, hey, just hold your brakes. It'll be all right. Know what I mean? All right, spicy out front, folks. A reminder on Twitch, if you go to twitch.tv/Signature Esports, I did pin the comments on Facebook and YouTube as well. Hit my regular page, because if you hit the page, or if you know where the supporter button is or the subscribe button is, it's changed over to a donate button. You're going to be donating. You're gonna know that there's a special cause. It says right there, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. On our donation tab this month. We're going to do it directly on Twitch. We're trying to rebuild our Twitch back because, well, you know, I stopped streaming on Twitch and YouTube for a little while. And now that I've restreamed, I'm doing restreaming again and doing all 3 platforms to get the most exposure out of for these drivers in these leagues. I feel like everybody has their forte that they want to be able to watch on. Even though Facebook is our biggest platform, and I love Facebook. I want folks to be able to interact in all 3 and be able to join me wherever I go, because here's the thing. Sometimes I feel like just streaming on Twitch because there are things that are a little less PC that we can game, and Twitch is a better platform than that. I want to make sure that we, and some folks don't, you know, they don't have Facebook platforms, and sometimes they just want to stream on Twitch. I have tutorials that I put out on YouTube that I want to make sure that I'm keeping up with as well. So, you know, YouTube is a good platform to continue to do things on. So I made the choice a while back to just take up Facebook on the partnership program, and I've changed my mind since, and now we're back to all three platforms and doing what we can. 35-12, green flag. Bunnell all over the back bumper of the 12. 17 to the inside. Trying to make the pass on Spicy here. I think Spicy had a bad restart there. 35 back to the inside, high side. Or 12 back to the inside of the 35. Bunnell out front. Last time we were at Bristol, Bunnell ran away with it, but he did burn up his tires pretty quickly. (17:35). Holland led the first little stint there. Watch out for Rich Holland as he continues to work. Spencer running his fastest lap of the race, side by side with the 12. Gets himself down to the bottom side here. 12 try to battle back on the high side. Tire wear worse on the high side than it is on the bottom, even though that is kind of the fast lane around Bristol. It drives like a super speedway in the bankings. And right now, the 12 able to defend. 6 needs to roll up into the lane, be able to have a natural drive off. Right now, these drivers losing their ground, losing their pace, driving straight around the racetrack. Phipps runs his fastest lap of the race, 14.94. Actually, the fastest lap of the race, trying to catch back up to these two drivers. Bunnell has a lot of speed. But right now, Holland runs his second fastest lap of the race his last time by, 14.98. Spencer, 14.96. The drive off. Looks to get back to the outside, trying to get to the outside of the 12. 12 not playing any catch up here. Holland faster than Bunnell this last time by. He's kind of soaking it in. To the bottom side he goes. Bristol, one of his favorite racetracks to get around here. That and Richmond and, you know, a few other ones. Kevin Savoy up 6 spots. Trying to hold it together here. There's the 3 of Coulter Jr. Of course, trying to hold in line exactly what Dale Sr. did for so many times. Dale Sr. made a lot of people angry at Bristol. But he was really good at Bristol. One of the best. Porter off 1 from the start of the race. Bunnell, 2/10 of a second right now as Andrew Phipps still tries to play catch-up. 6 almost gets swallowed up by the 11, or the 31 of Will Kern back here. Kern in a kind of a dangerous game getting on the corners. Joshua brought to the bottom side as well. Andrew Phipps blocking the 6 behind him, trying to take the lane away. Going to find his natural line. Right now, Bunnell looking to try to walk away with it, but the 35 still utilizing the race line. Lap traffic coming up for the 2 as the field starts to descend upon aggression. Chris Spencer around the outside of the 12. Puts the 12 tight on the bottom. 31 of Kern about to do the same thing. Race line for the drivers. (35) bottom side, 55 to the bottom. It's tough going a lap down, but I know that you don't want to. That's Jeff Walker down here. He's got to keep it low. A whole lot of traffic happening right now. There's the race line for Bunnell as Spicy gets a little bit free right there. Tries to work the race line. Trying to get to the back quarter panel here. Get himself up to Bunnell's pace. Right now, Chris Spencer, the fastest driver out there. These 2 drivers are going to have to hold off that 6. Chris looking for a win here. No doubt, 29 of 250. Kind of have to see who's got the better pit road speed because 30 miles an hour, 35 miles an hour is the pit road speed here, and that is it's insane. It's insane to think about how slow you have to go on pit road here. 60, I reckon back to 10th. Keep moving, says MJ. Glad that I'm back on YouTube. Facebook stream keeps glitching on the mobile. Oh, on your mobile hotspot. I've heard that before. I mean, I like being on Facebook. It has its own rewards for me. And the big reason is that I actually, believe it or not, folks, I get paid better through Facebook. YouTube is hard to grow. Twitch, there's 9,000 of me out there doing the same thing. 35 battles back as the 6-2 rolls the inside. The more they battle, the more that Bunnell starts to walk away. 33 of 250. But I do get paid better on Facebook, so I will... The end-all, be-all is that I will probably never go away from Facebook because Facebook is better monetarily for me. But all three are good. Okay, that's a big truth right there. Battle for second. 99 of Savoy up into the wall. 35 to battle back. We'll have the drive line on the outside. These two trying to keep it clean here. 6 trying to pull a slide job off and clear. Holland has speed back again. 36 of 250. They battle again. They keep battling. Bunnell walking away. And Phipps working on trying to get himself around these two. And Spicy goes back to work. It's a stalemate right now. What I'd be doing is I'd be working on my race line, getting myself up to Jesse Bunnell. If I'm any of these drivers, because if not, you got a green flag pit stop coming up, and you're trying the same maneuver over and over again. There is no slide job here that works this early. You need more grip on the race line. And right now, Andrew Phipps and Kevin Savoy, 6 into the wall. He's arced. He's arced into the wall. That's what battling too much does. And right now, 6 back to the outside, 35 to defend his race line. 60 up high. 12 of Andrew Phipps trying to pull a pick here. Andrew Phipps trying to drive the race line, 99 to the inside, 35, 1.7 back. Bunnell trying to work away. Andrew Phipps to drive the upper lane here, or try to drive the upper lane. Andrew Phipps trying to prove the tires work here. It's going to try to slide up. Doesn't have it clear just yet. 35 running the high lane here again. Going to lose some ground. How Andrew Phipps is able to throw it in like that, I am unsure. Folks, just so you know, we've been sending off race times and race sessions and statistics off to iRacing to better improve what we think is quality racing over here in Signature Esports. So a big reminder that any race suspicions that we've ever seen will have an answer soon enough. That's for darn sure. We are sending those things off. So I've had people reach out to me and say, hey, something just doesn't seem right about some of these drivers. Some of them are just fast. Some are just have quality racing. And right now, something to think about and consider is that we want to be a part of this community for the long haul, and we want to help iRacing be the dominant platform out there that it can be. So if anybody has any issues, what we do is we take not only the race replay, but the API information, and we send it off along with track stats and, of course, all of the lap times. And, and the replay. We send it off. That's what we do. And the race, this race replay. Because I'm trying to make sure SDK is correct and iRacing is correct, and tire models according to the iRating. 6 back to the inside of the 35. 35 side by side with the 6. 131. Six way up the race line. Andrew Phipps, 15-7. Right now, Spicy running the long haul on the high side here. Driver's going to start thinking about pit road between now and the next 10 laps. It is what it is, so. Last day being 45, you don't feel older. Hey, we're all young. Listen, tonight's race, love Bristol, your trip sucks. They do. They do. This is the battle here. The top three, kind of the top three each week, so kind of going to focus back here a little bit. 35, 31, 6, 1. Oh, the 1 into the 6 turns them caution. Just in time for a green flag pit stop here. Happy birthday, my friend. Race line getting dicey here, folks, and let me tell you, it's we talk about how patience is the biggest thing. 6 to the bottom side here, 35 still defending the outside lane. 1 gets a run to the 6, just gets the back bumper and turns him. Now the 6, little bit of damage. She's able to do a great job braking there. The car turned back around. At YouTube and Twitch for a moment. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate you. Happy birthday, my friend. 45 is a good age, right? We won't say anything. Caution. The one will get the OL here as we'll go back to a single file restart. Ramsdale up here. Up 4. Bob Garofalo is going to be up 9. Kevin Savoy up 11. You said yesterday? Yeah, throw on the old YouTube. That was yesterday. Yeah. All good things. All right. Back at it. 67 locations across the Northeast as of what I found out yesterday. VIP Tires and Service giving you a whole lot of love. Make sure that you go and check them out. West Lebanon, New Hampshire is where Mark's at. I want to see you folks get out there and take care of them. Andrew Phipps, now your race leader, that number 1 pit stall working for him. He's going to have to get himself rolling here very quickly. Jesse Bunnell finds himself way back here now at the 17. He was your race leader going to pit lane. Not sure how it worked. I think he might have committed to the wrong pit lane because he dropped back to 11th, now battling for 10th. Holland in the 35, trying to work over the 2 in front of him. Andrew Phipps now on a highly motivated mood. So caution comes back out. Michael Coulter Jr. involved. Take a look and see what happened here. Move into the corner. Just free off corner exit. Oh, hit the left side. Backs off the race line. Turns it back around. Back at it. Back at it. All right. People are creating Is there a lucky dog in this league? Yes, there's lucky dogs. Michael Cleary, not the lucky dog, crown over, out of the race. Mark Redkin on pit road, Jeff Walker and on pit road as well. We have 14 drivers on the lead lap. Andrew Phipps, your race leader? Yes, there are lucky dogs. There are. All the best things in the world. Late model painter says hammer down. MJ, thank you very much. I appreciate you. We'll be racing, yeah. Yep. It was Jeff Pless that took the lucky dog. Michael Cleary was on the last lap. Jeff Pless just took the lucky dog this time by. He's on pit road right now. 64 of 250. They're ready to go. I know, Mark. I know. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Phipps, Savoy, fourth caution of the race. The pace laps around Bristol for, I know that it may not seem like much, but for this racetrack, it just seems like it takes forever, especially for these drivers. They want to get, they're running 15-second laps. They're doing 50-second pace laps, which isn't that much, which isn't that bad, but it still could be worse. 12:99:35. Well, checks up to 99 there. Andrew Phipps out front. Kevin Savoy. Rich Holland. I wonder if Holland started in third gear again, because it seemed like his takeoff there with the checkup. I mean, that was a pretty big checkup. Two drivers in front of him. Now 1.3 already. Mr. Church, how you doing? This track was built for this style of car. This track was built for modifieds. It's their super speedway. The boy on the run. 20 seconds on his pit stop. Still came out second. How's everybody doing? Caution. Bob Garofalo, Mark Redkin involved. Fifth caution of the race. Bob just got free up in the dirt. Free gets into him a little bit. And then Oh. Anthony Crownover jumping to pits. Mark Retkin jumping to pits as well. Cockpit view here. He was trying. He tried to get out of that. Man. He was already out of the throttle, saw them getting loose, saw what was happening. All right. $71 of 250. And we're back to pacing. All right, folks. I'm going to let them have at it for a second. I'm going to keep it on TV mixed for you and on exciting for Spencer. Fast driver here trying to work his way back to the front. And that back pit box hurting these drivers, I think. But it seems like at least. Let them have at it. Folks, I'm going to be quiet for a second. I'll be right back. I need to take care of something. Ryan, thank you for the like. Todd, thank you for the like. I didn't see that. Joker Hall will give us a like. Thank you as well. Appreciate you. I still need about another 60 seconds. We're going to let these drivers do their thing. I will keep it as it is, and I'll be right back. Sorry about that, folks. Had a malfunction happening in the house. So let me get everything all back where it was at here. Austin comes back out of lap 80. Here's what happened. 7 to the bottom side, 3 goes to the outside here. Ooh. Here's Michael Cleary. Let's go to the far chase here. Coulter was making a pass on the outside here. This was a good little stint. Oh, and the 7 just comes up, gets into him. 3 holds his brakes. Little tire scrub off of that. Nothing too serious for him. 7, on the other hand, have some issues there. Andrew Phipps, still your race leader here. Leads him around. Savoy in second. Spicy in third. Never know when life's going to happen. When things happen. You know what I mean? No more malfunctions. Get it all fixed. All right. 6th caution of the race, 85 of 250. As they got to get into the swing of things. Green flag. Phipps rolling into the corner. Quarter-second lead right now. Kevin Savoy in second. Holland's going to be in third. Going to close down that pace pretty quick here, as Will Kern's going to be in fourth. Will, super fast. It's been a minute since we saw him get a win, but he's capable of it every single week. There's Spencer right behind, 27.05 on the I rating. Steadily improving, steadily getting that I rating up. Phipps rolling the corner. A little bit of a lead. Holland to the bottom. Up the race line. These two tracking down the 12. 35. Stays in tow here. What was that third lane? Everybody catching back up to Andrew Phipps right now. Phipps keeping the race line at bay at the moment. 11 drivers on the lead lap right now. Jeff Pless right here, the 48. Give himself some justice. Coulter Jr. still looking for a lucky dog to get himself back on the lead lap here. But if he holds his race pace to be where he needs to, he should be fine. Jeff Pless give it on 63. Grab himself some damage repair and some tires. 99 in the back bumper of the 12 is going to slide into the corner here. Try to roll the bottom side. 12's going to have the little touch for the two drivers. Holland in tow, just needs to take his time. 35 to the outside. Spicy to take over second. Savoy up the race line. Kevin back in tow. I believe he's faster than Phipps. I believe he might be faster than Holland. But that race line works right now for the clean air as Holland goes to the very high side of this race line. It's the huge drive off into the corner, dips into the corner, way up that racetrack, right next to the wall. Will Kern in tow as well. You see the race line of these drivers having to be patient behind somebody. Sometimes following a race line, not always the best. 35 still trying to work over the 12 right next to the wall. And now Holland's doing it, but holy cow. There's the 6 of Chris Spencer to the inside. Spencer trying to rock it forward here. Be side by side. Well, almost side by side. As Spicy drops to the bottom here. Changes his race line. A little free off corner. And now some drivers going to go around him here. He's got to recollect his thoughts. Get himself back up the race line here. As the 6 looks to go to the outside. Ooh, very tough. Bunnell rocketing forward as well. As Rich Holland drops back to 6th. Andrew Phipps now 4/10 of a second lead. We'll need these drivers on the high side kind of way back here. Rich Holland, Dark Horizon Fishing, giving you a whole lot of looks out there. Tardif out of the race, Stump out of the race, Corbett, Crown over, Redkin out of the race, Jeff Walker, I believe, is on pit lane. Cleary should be out of the, I think he's out of the race. Coulter Jr. coming off pit lane here, or coming into pit lane here. It's going to be a couple of laps down. A 1 or 250 as we get into the thick of things here. Half second. Bunnell going places. Trying to shortchange this run, gets himself to the bottom side. On the late run, he has passed more drivers. He restarted 11th a few short cautions ago and has rocketed himself forward here. Has some work to do, 1.2 back. Kern on the outside, able to defend the race line here. This is the battle for third. As these two still try to get into the corner. 31 way up the race line there, still trying to roll that corner. 17, drive line off. Going to take over second here. Will take over third. And Chris Spencer back here doing the same thing. Both these drivers off the spot from the start of the race. Don't care about just yet. Brandon Porter in tow for fifth. Porter doing a phenomenal job here as well. Spicy back here to cool those tires off, get himself rolling. And will find himself 3.2 back as Kevin Savoy tries to work on tracking down the 12. Savoy looking for another win in the series. Doing all that he can to solidify his spot. Again, Andrew Phipps, the only driver. He and Bunnell are drivers looking for extra pace. Now, I tell you what, first through third separated by 186 points on, through 26 weeks of racing. And that doesn't include today's race. Bristol the way it is right now. Bunnell had to do a lot of work here. Right now he's 1.8 back. His race line still in the mid lane here. Is he and he's looking ahead, needs to put this guy a few points back. Kevin finishing inside the top three. And with Phipps and Bunnell alternating wins, Kevin Savoy has 9 wins on the season, needs 10, or wants 10 here. You know that he does. Won a third of the races in a series, or see, it's total of 39 races in the race, so he'd win a quarter of the races of this season. It's a tough spot to overcome. Bunnell with 5 wins, Phipps with 4. And I'll tell you what, Andrew Phipps still trying to work on the most laps led, but we still have over half the race left. Holland led several laps here. Spicy gets back into the mix here. He gets himself back caught up with Will Kern. Has Brandon Porter in front of him now. As Bob Garofalo looks like he is putting his name in the hat here for a top 5 night. Holland 6.3 back now. Finds himself in that 6th spot, trying to track down Brandon Porter. Different kind of ball game going on right now. Andrew Phipps rolls the bottom line. 15.72 his last lap. Take a look at the last 5 lap times for this driver. 15.82 as he came across the last time by. .118 of 250. Drivers will be coming to pit road very soon. Bunnell, first taker here. Andrew Phipps up front right now, as you don't want to be one of those drivers that keeps going a couple of laps down. 97 side by side with the 12 here. You'd love to see Savoy, Phipps, Bunnell, Payne race for all the marbles. Payne would win. All these drivers have a ton of talent, but they've all raced together before in the Chop Chop series, and Payne beat all of them. Savoy to pit lane. Phipps still outside. Rich Holland in second. 7.8 back right now. .35 to pit lane. Andrew Phipps. In a league setting, I'm a believer that Payne would be the unless Payne makes a mistake, Payne would be the driver to beat. 17 keeping the 12 out there a little bit longer. It's that race line down there gets a lap back here. But Nell not far off. Savoy right in front of the 17. All these drivers tracking down some race time here. Andrew Phipps commit to pit lane this time by. Looks like he's speeding coming to pit road. Very close to it. Himself back down. Remember, pit lane speed, 35 miles an hour. He's doing 38 right now. You got to watch that. It'd be a mistake. Jeff Pless, your race leader here. Stay now just a little bit longer. Give it on 63. Savoy, a lap down. Bunnell there on the inside. 40 there to the inside. That's Bob Garofalo. They're making passes here. 99, try to avoid the leader. They get back on the lead lap here. Here's Spencer. Cracking him down as well. Caution comes out. Phipps will be your lucky dog. Somebody had an issue. Whoa, pace truck drifting around the race line. Not sure what happened there. I don't even know. We're going to go through the cameras here, folks, because I don't have a clue. Oh, Ramsdale. Oh, slow off pit lane there. Oh, man. Being 10th. He just came in and got tires. Jeff Pless, a driver here who could come to pit lane, get tires and fuel, find himself still on the lead lap. Andrew Phipps is your lucky dog. He'll start at the tail end of the field. Jeff Pless coming in. Nell does not even need to come in. Right now, a few drivers are going to get the wave around here, so we should see about 7 drivers on the lead lap. Andrew Phipps was your lucky dog, so he'll stay at the tail end of this one. Yeah, he should start at the tail end of the field. So he's technically second. Kevin Savoy right here is still a lap down, I believe. This will all work itself around here, folks. I'm not quite sure. Let's go. Oswego boys, Porter and Garofalo, says Mike Cleary out there. Good to see it. I just watched a video of the Cup cars at Phoenix with their spoiler. Yeah. Did you see the new spoilers? Oh. I don't know, Crownover. You might get, well, so you might get back on the lead lap. Internet got unplugged on him. That sucks. That sucks. All right. Single file restart. Jesse Bunnell. Jeff Pless back here in the 48. Green flag. 55 of Jeff Walker staying low here. Spicy to the inside. Walker giving himself a little bit of room here. And some drivers go by. Bunnell out front. Kevin Savoy, your lucky dog. He's right behind the race leader. 40 of Bob Garofalo there as well. Ramsdale, the 97, back here behind Spicy. Rich Holland in fifth, trying to track down Chris Spencer. Joshua Brock. 3 laps down behind the 12 of Andrew Phipps. 48 of Jeff Pless right in front of him. Pless has the freshest tires. Only by a couple of laps. They are fresh. .136 of 250. Andrew Phipps came in at 124. Bunnell, who right now has a 3-second lead, came in at 118. Will Curran runs his fastest lap of the race, a 14.92. So he's keeping pace with the race leaders. Jeff Pless doing a phenomenal job here in second. Great call to stay out as long as he did. Caution comes out at an opportune time. Traps a lot of drivers. A lot of laps down. 40. Right there in 10th. He's going to be up to in 9th. He's up 10 spots. On the lead lap, trying to get himself back. Would be on the lead lap. He is 1 lap down, right behind Kevin Savoy. Andrew Phipps still trying to track down some time. Gets himself around Jeff Pless for the moment. His last lap time, 15.23. Bunnell was a 15.07. 3:40 is the gap. Same exact lap time for the 12 and the 17. Crownover giving us a like. Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate you. Big digs, folks. Big digs. 3.5 seconds. Christopher Spencer behind the 48. Rich Holland not far off as well. Will Curran in 6th, trying to track down some time here. 143 of 250. See some drivers in, roughly about 175-ish, maybe a little bit after that, 180. Couple of pit stops away from finishing this one green. If any drivers can take it to 190 and get a full 60 each time, that might be a great thing for them. 3:45, the gap as the 12 goes to the inside of the 55. 56 laps down for the 55. He's out there still racing. Woo! 31 almost goes around the 1, almost gets into him. 55, very slow right now. Jeff Walker. Gonna keep his composure here. 17 works the high lane here. Drive off to benefit Andrew Phipps. White giving us a like. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Chris Spencer in 3rd. Jeff Pless in 4th. Spicy's going to be in 5th, tracking down the 48. 48. I think there's some method right now to the 48. He's methodically working. Rashalla start outside pole. Two back from Phipps. 2.2 seconds back from Phipps right now. As Andrew Phipps rolls a 15.27 his last lap. Jesse Bunnell working the high lane here, just trying to save some time here, I do believe. Maybe save some fuel as well. Kind of listening in on the car here. It's 2.3 or 3 seconds back. Chris Spencer and Jeff Pless going at it here. Jeff Pless gets around Chris Spencer. But kind of listening to what we've got going on here with these drivers. I wonder if Jesse might save a little bit here and save the fuel he needs to come in roughly around when Andrew Phipps does. Because Andrew Phipps came in on 124. If he can run... he'd still be 2 pit stops, I believe. He said anywhere between 50 and 60, depending on the driver, as far as the laps go. Right now, Jesse trying to hold on to his race pace. As the 99 over his back bumper. The 99 pulling the air off the 17. I believe if the 99 wanted his lap back, the 17 would just give it to him. Yeah, I was going to say. Maybe he won't. Caution. And I believe Savoy was on the lead lap. He was. He was. Bob Garofalo having an issue. Take a look and see. Here's the 40. In the corner, in the corner, in the corner, in the corner. Down low, off the corner. Oh, the 55 got into him. Holy cow. Bob having such a great day here. Bar chase. Let me go to the camera. Bob Garofalo to the bottom side here. Just a net code. Oh. 55 slow on the racetrack right there. Here, watch this. I'm going to speed up just a little bit now. We're going to go quarter speed. 55 way up the race line next to the wall here. 40 comes out. Tries to run the second lane. Is pointed to run the second lane. Now the 55 is coming down a little bit right there. Off corner exit, but more of the net code gets him. I still think that if in more modern circumstances, net code on my side, but I think the 55 is still collecting him. Man. Bless. The race leader. Phase out. Bunnell. Be here. Rich Holland. Everybody else came in. 157, everybody else came in. So there's only, that way they make it a one pit stop race here. Man, oh man. What'd you say out there, Mark? My thing over here doesn't give me the he said mufflers, right? All right, folks. Doing what we can. Reminder on Twitch, St. Jude Children's Hospital, Children's Research Hospital is our Charity of the month. Make sure you get out there. We're raising $200 for St. Jude's. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. I don't know why I keep saying St. Jude's. I know it's St. Jude. Very near and dear to my heart. My nieces are all a part of that, and we love what we're doing with them. So, it's all good things. All good things. Mufflers. I think this car is still one of the better and most underrated cars out there on all of the platforms. Love to see the cars get themselves these cars get themselves a little bit more. Bless. I'm gonna go back quick. Bonnell out front. Andrew Phipps is going to be in second. Right behind him, Chris Spencer in tow for that third place position. Kevin Savoy was your lucky dog. Had to start the tail of the field. Jeff Platts, 31, goes around. William Kern, almost a caution. They straightened it back up. Holy cow. They're going to wreck. I think a caution is going to come out here. Oh. And then something happened to Spicy here. In the corner. I think Spicy just gets sideways here. He does. Oh, it turns it right up this track. In the Brock. Bless goes around. And Walker hits him. Destroys the 35 car. It's Holland on pit lane, one of the faster drivers out there. Got a little bit spicy. The caution might have came out. He might have been able to save it. Either way, caution was going to come out. And then after the fact, I don't know. Bob Garofalo, your lucky dog. Jesse's your race leader. The new Cup cars have mufflers. It's gross. Yeah, it's weird. There's a lot of things about the new Cup car I disagree with. Now, there are a lot of things about the new Cup car that I do agree with. I think they look phenomenal. I like the diffuser. I like the safety features of trying to keep the cars on the track, you know, and making sure that certain flaps deploy like they're supposed to keep the car where it needs to be. I love that right there. However, it does feel like that the cars still take flight pretty easily. I like that they're a little bit more sturdy. I don't like how easy some things break on the car. But I do like how easy it is to fix to get them back out rolling. You know what I mean? All right, Spicy's going to be on pit road for a minute. Joshua Brock in as well. Jeff Walker leaving pit lane now. Jeff Walker right now 57 laps down. Out there still trying to compete and don't give up. And now 9 drivers on the lead lap. Bob Garofalo, last driver on the lead lap. There's no lap cars right now in front of these drivers. Rest of them are on pit lane. Holland, Brock on pit lane. I don't really care. The number thing didn't bother me. I think it looks good either way. It's kind of grown on me. It just means that we can take big sponsors and put them on the side, and you know, either way, doesn't matter to me. I think that car was meant for something like that as well. However, everybody has their flavor. Some people like Dr. Pepper. Some people like Mr. Pibb. You know what I mean? Speaking of Dr. Pepper, strawberries and cream. I don't know if it's limited time only, but Jazz had me try it. That stuff's amazing. They even have it in diet form. 17, 12, 6, 11, 99. It's going to be your top 5. with a 0.6 of a second lead here. The way I see it is that when they moved the numbers forward, all they did was just replace all the giant contingencies in front of all of that. Honestly, they could just spray paint it on the glass and I'd be happy. 17, 12, 6. I think that's funny. That's my opinion. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. For Spencer, fastest lap of the race, 14.84. He's getting faster. Kevin Savoy back here in 5th. 31 of Will Kern in tow. Will ready to go. My big segue there. We talk about things that are diet related and food related. Ramsdale moving up. Big reminder, folks. New sponsor. Check the links in the description. And, of course, if you're on Facebook and YouTube, I encourage you to do so. We're about 75 laps to go here. One of the big things I want to remind everybody is that HelloFresh, new sponsor here at Signature Esports. Love to see them. Love to be a part of them. They're absolutely amazing. I couldn't ask for a better sponsor to be able to take part of. Remember, use promo code POGHF63788. That thing resets every day. We had a couple of people sign up yesterday, so if you haven't done so, go to HelloFresh.com. Use promo code POGHF63788 and get yourself up. I think it's 21 meals free. And yeah, it's a good thing. You sign up, I make money. We're trying to send Jess on vacation, pay off my debt, which I'm really close. It's really close. My goal for 2023 is to be completely debt-free. We almost had it last year, but unexpected medical expenses made me have to postpone all of that. And 2023, we're getting there, folks. We're getting there. 6, 12, 17. Porter in 11th. Doing a phenomenal here. Under the bottom side, Kevin Savoy still in tow. He gets real tight off the corner. That right rear steps out on him. Jesse Buttnell and the lead. Michael Cleary getting some shout-outs out there. Michael, I feel for you, man. I feel for you, man. Y'all got fans. Bob Garofalo back inside the top 10. That little spin didn't hurt him that bad. Maybe some of his feelings. We'll see. 3/4 of a second now. As the VIP Tires and Service title sponsor, 17, gets himself back around this racetrack, trying to get to another win here. He won last week, if I'm not mistaken. To the bottom side. What is going on with Twitch? Holy cow. Hey, yo, folks. I believe I just donated to St. Jude's. Hopefully, the alerts are working as they're supposed to be working. And if they're not working, well, that's all right. Enjoy watching. If you had internet connection, you'd be working with me. I know, man. I know. Ryan, you got it, man. It's all good. 17, 1.3 second lead. Chris Spencer in third. Savoy still trying to track down Kevin. Kevin's trying to track down Chris here as they work. All right, they're working on it. They're working on it. Savoy gets around. Chris Spencer. Holland still on pit lane getting repairs. Brock getting repairs. Jeff Walker on pit lane getting tires right now. 197 of 250. Bunnell out front, 1.3 seconds. Savoy closing in his last lap, 1:15.58. Jeff Pless going around. Will Kern to the bottom side here. Pless try to have that long run race pace speed, taking it nice and easy. They all came out at 157. Pless came out at 165, trying to put himself in the right frame of mind here. Bob Garofalo came out at 157 as well. So Bob, 131 to Will Kern up into the wall here. Still top 10 night for Will Kern. Jesse need to be smooth and relaxed for the next 50 laps this time by. Seven drivers out of the race, 2 sitting on pit road getting repairs. There are 8 drivers out of the race. 3 sitting on getting repairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 8 drivers out of the race, 3 getting repairs. 9 running around this racetrack. Ramsdale right in front of the 17 here. Will Kern's going to be an 8th. Bobby working as hard as he can. Here's a little 3-pack run right here going on. The battle for 6th. About the battle for 4th. Bless. Woo, Bobby. Well, that was shaky. A whole lot of shaking going on. Top 5-9 for Brandon Poulter. He's been doing really well, but Jeff Pless right now does have some newer tires. Trying to make the pass on the 11. That's what's making this difficult here. 11 into the wall, 48 to the bottom side. Inside out, side moves. Pless trying to clear the 11. 11 next to the wall. 40 Bob Garofalo there with him. Holy cow. Baseball is the day. Whoa, holy cow. All right, 207 of 250. Jeff Pless still trying to clear the 11. He's got to roll up the race. 11 into the wall. You got to arc it there. He's going to lose that speed. Bunnell, Phipps. Phipps 5 miles an hour faster right now on his last lap. Jesse a full second out front. Andrew Phipps trying to be consistent on the back end here. Lap times 2:04, 15.778 for Andrew Phipps, 15.846, 15.874, 15.788, 15.868. Where the drive line should be off here. Let's see what this next lap time is. Kevin Savoy losing ground, 15.937. Six-tenth of a second lead right now, and Bunnell at any point can come to pit lane to top off and get himself back around. Current in the pit lane right now. Bunnell out front needs to choose when he's coming to pit lane. Two Sick Gaming, thank you very much for the like. Appreciate you. Our alerts have not been working, folks. I'm trying to figure out why. We're missing a few, actually. Aha! There we go. There's all that. I wondered. Here you go, folks. All the cool stuff you folks have been doing all stream. Coming back in, 17 to pit lane. Oh. Phipps. Now deciding to come to pit lane here. Jeff Pless, 17 of 250. Holy cow. 31 going around. Pless passing Phipps. Kevin Savoy leaving pit lane. Whoa! 11 going around. Caution comes out. Andrew Phipps on pit road. Savoy and Bunnell. Again, Jeff Pless gets the benefit here. Holy cow. Brandon Porter goes all the way around here. Here's a look at what happened. He just gets free, I think. Into the corner here. He does, just get sideways. And then 31 helps him. Caution comes out. Kevin Savoy will be your lucky dog. Andrew Phipps. Good he was on pit road, so he might. I don't know how this is going to work. There it is, folks. All that extra stuff that was supposed to be showing up. Well, there it is. It's all there. So I do apologize about it not showing up. Normally I hear all of it. It's been really weird. Kevin Savoy, Jeff Pless will be in and out of pit road here. 29 laps to go. Jeff has an opportunity here. Really does. Even though we've seen a few drivers. Brandon Porter will be a lap down. Bob Garofalo will be a lap down in front of Andrew Phipps for all these drivers. Garofalo 4 laps down Bob. It's an unfortunate set of circumstances for him. It's shown him 4 laps down. Does not make any sense and how that happened, but might have just been that the fact that he was trying to get himself back around from the pace laps or for all those extra laps. Savoy's going to be back here. Ramsdale will pass Kevin Savoy. Jeff Bless should be passing Kevin Savoy as well. Savoy was your lucky dog. Bunnell up here looking for a free pass. And was your race leader. Came to pit lane. Andrew Phipps came to pit lane. Jeff Bless stayed out as he would. And then, man. Mandy, how are you doing? Hot Tub's in the chat, folks. Hot Tub is in the chat. I will never forget that story as long as I live, Amanda. Well, it just kind of went. All right. Had like a half-second gap between the driver in first and second. Ramsdale's going to be in second. Kevin Savoy's back here. He's behind the one of Joshua Brock here. 25 laps to go. Give a solid thumbs up for some HelloFresh. You have some free box promo codes if I want to use them. Amanda, HelloFresh came on board with us over here at Signature Esports here, my newest sponsor. So I encourage people to do HelloFresh regardless of which quote-unquote promo code you use. Thank you for the like, dear Anthony. Thank you for the like as well. HelloFresh is it's made a life changer out of me, and of course has been great when it comes to just everything I've been able to do. Kevin Savoy, Jesse Bunnell. Bunnell gets around, little wall spray there as the 17 goes around. He's driving like a PO teenager right now. Has 3.2 seconds to gain. As Ramsdale ends second here. 1.5 back. 12 jump. They are wonderful. They are absolutely wonderful. Now, the 21 meals, the 21 free meals plus free shipping, I believe, requires some kind of purchase. I can't say it's absolutely free because I already have a subscription through them. So, as a content creator, they and as them being my sponsor, they give me a discount now too, which is really, really awesome. We always like to save money. They're not that bad as far as price-wise goes, and you get a good discount on the first one, so it's really cool. And you can tailor your meals based off if you have allergens, if you say you need to make sure that you stay away from sugars, aka, tailor it to what you like and what you need. Phipps, 1.8 second lead, 17 laps to go. Caution's falling the right way for the 12 today. I would like to have seen the close battle they would have had. It was 16 laps to go, barring a caution. I don't know that Ramsdale or Savoy are going to be able to catch him. You goofed it, car was done. Is that a diabetes joke? No, that's a true thing. It's not even a joke. Diabetes is no joke. No joke. 1 in 4. 1 in 4. That's not even cool. You ain't lying. And there's very little waste. The big thing about it, there's very, very little waste. They send you exactly what you need to create the recipe, and they sell it to you for portion size, and that's the big thing.
Ramsdale to be under fire about 17. 13 laps to go. 97 not going to give up that lane. Jesse to the bottom side here. Ramsdale able to defend 2.2. 13 laps to go here. Folks, Hot Tubs is right. 17. Might want to try to work the outside. Drop into the corner here on exit. Ew, getting the 97 free down to the bottom. 2.5. 99 to the outside. Jesse does not need him finishing in front of him. That is the one thing he does not need. Because as he is trying to make up the ground on points, 10 laps to go. Kevin Savoy is going to drop into the corner. 97 will be able to battle back here. 99 will get a little free. Jeff Ramsdale, hold on to that spot. Love to be talking to you, buddy. 9 laps to go. 99 sends it in the corner again. Drops it to the bottom race line. Trying to overdrive the corner here. 97 down to the bottom. Second lane, corner exit. 17 backing up the corner. 97 to do it again. Up the race line, the drive line off. 8 laps to go. Net code for the 99. 17 to the high side of the 99 now. Old tires. Andrew Phipps, 3.2 seconds out front. He's going to win this one if it stays green. 17 back into the corner again. Race line more important than the drive off on the points. 97 able to defend. Doing a great job. Ramsdale defending second here. And having a heyday doing it. It's the 97 free. These cars have huge downforce. Huge downforce in that rear package. You get that nose close to the bumper, it's going to wiggle them free, especially on corner exit. Kevin Savoy, half second back. Try to back up the corner here one more time. See what he can do. Brock to the inside. Kevin Savoy gets faster with somebody to the inside because he runs the higher lane here to defend that race line. It's very tough to pass on old tires here. Drivers are still continuing to try to do it. You got to make the driver in front of you make a mistake. And right now, 3 laps to go. Andrew Phipps out front now, 2. Phipps trying to make it 5 wins. On the corner, 17 runs off the race line, needs to slide back up. 99 is going to drop into the corner here, might even have it. White flag waves. 17 needs the corner. 99 into the corner here. 97 at the race line. The battle for second is such. 97 coming around. 99. 97 needs to drop into the corner. Kevin Savoy, final turn. Gets himself up the race line. He's going to finish 4th. Bunnell finishes 3rd. 90 said that 17 tried to pull a bump and run. Andrew Phipps is going to win it here. That wasn't the story, though. Ramsdale and Sackett, phenomenal job holding the race line. Bunnell had a run on the outside. Kevin Savoy, at the very end, gets himself tied off the corner. Going to do it. So a top 3, 9. Chris Spencer, top 5 here as he rock gets in. Andrew Phipps will celebrate. And we'll be your race winner. And your race results. Phipps, Ramsdale, Bunnell. That'll be your top 3. Kevin Savoy, Chris Spencer, Jeff Pless, Will Kern, Brandon Porter, Bob Garofalo, Josh Brock. That'll be your top 10. Holland, Walker, Coulter Jr., 11, 12, 13th. Cleary will be in 14th. Redkin in 15th. Anthony Crowdover will be in 16th. 17th will be Corbett. Stump 18th. And down the race results. The David Corbett finishing last. Joe Tardif finishes in 19th for Joe. Oh, early situations got the best of a lot of drivers here, folks. Tell me about your race.
Oh man, that was awesome. You just got to navigate it. It's just crazy. Like I felt like I had really good speed. I just didn't want to show it the whole time because there was no need. I feel like it's just survival, and just try and take care of the tires. I made it all 250 laps. I had no incidents, 0x. So it was a total success, and I kind of got lucky there at the end. It was kind of an odd caution when everyone was pitting, and it put me in a good spot where I could just run away and hide and save my tires just in case. And it just worked out. Thank goodness.
Give your shout outs, my man.
Oh, geez. Thanks to my whole family who puts up with me playing these silly games. Having an absolute blast. This is so hard to do and to win. These guys are really, really good. And I'm just having a blast. Thanks to the Winston Throwback League. Thanks to LinkTree Sports for putting all this on for us. And it's a lot of fun. Thank you.
Andrew Phipps, P1. Jeff, tell me about your race. You had a great defense there.
Oh, that's my worst track, and to come home runner-up to Andrew and battle Jesse and Kevin, the best of the best of this league. It feels pretty good.
I would hope so. You held off some drivers battling for point positions there, and you did a great job. Congratulations, my man.
Yeah, if I started the race, you told me I was going to finish in the come talk to you, but I would say no way. But here I am talking to you again.
You say that a lot, Jeff. Don't do that. Give your shout out. Give your shout outs, my man.
I got to thank my girlfriend for all she does for me. All my guys, Patrick, Richard Crane, Jonathan, David Scott, all them guys that I race with. Mikey Green for helping me spot for me for tonight. You for putting on this broadcast. Josh for putting on this great league. Just everybody that makes this happen.
Always a ton of fun, Jeff. Congratulations once again. We'll see you next week.
Appreciate it. See you next week.
97. And last but not least, 17. I didn't know who I was going to be talking to. You or Kevin there at the very end. You had to defend a line. Tell me about your race.
Yeah, all in all, pretty good race for Bristol. Messed up there at the beginning and missed pit road. Kind of put me back, but battled our way back up there. Just fortunate break with that last caution, the way it fell, getting trapped last car and lead lap. But it is what it is. Congratulations to the 12. Andrew had a great run and he deserved to win. So it was fun racing for second, though. I gotta admit, it must have been a pretty good show for the crowd, at least.
Yeah, I didn't even focus on Andrew. Didn't even care. He had a lead. The battle was right there, second, third, and fourth. That was where the battle was. Last 20 laps. Looked like you guys had a blast.
Yeah, we did. Jeff did a great job holding the high line. Just when you tread fresh tires, you can make some passes down there on the bottom. But once you had 15, 20 laps on the tires, the top was the only place to be. And he held the line. And Kevin and I were battling there for third, and looked pretty exciting coming off of turn 4 there.
Yeah, a little contact. Revan's racing on the final turn at Bristol. We've seen some of the best do it from Kevin Harvick to Dale Earnhardt. It's always been a ton of fun. Jesse, give you shout outs, my man. Congratulations, P3.
Yeah, thanks. I want to say hi to my wife Amanda, my mom, and Aunt Lisa, Mike and Kathy if they're watching. Hopefully they had a pretty good show tonight. Mike, thinking about you, buddy, as always, and great job on the broadcast. I want to say what's up to my teammate Spice Man. He was giving him hell tonight for sure. I hate he had some trouble there at the end, but we're gonna get him a W before the season's over.
And tonight would have been the best night for it too. This was a good track for him, and just some I think some head games going on right now and a lot of life. So, Jesse, much love, my man. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
Always 17 comes home P3. Not trying to cut him short, folks. I actually am trying to cut him short, trying to cut everybody short. I have to step out of here and I have to go upstairs. So something I need to take care of personally. So normally we'd have a little comment and have longer conversation, but nothing to take away from Andrew Phipps and the job that he did. But the battle was second, third, and fourth. That was a ton of fun to watch. Thank you so much to everybody out there thinking of the Winston Throwback Series, VIP Tires and Service, Mark Creighton out there. Make sure you get over to Twitch and donate to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. That is instead of the supporter badge or the supporter link or the becoming a supporter on Twitch, it is it says donate to St. Jude. So go over there, check that out. Try out HelloFresh. Hit all the links in the description. Book Spicy. for a fishing trip over a Dark Horizon, go check out Nathan Bogart, who just gave me a like, Skull Key, on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. He's another content creator that I absolutely love. He's my best friend. So go check him out. And of course, and always, folks, be kind to one another, because you don't, you're not my friend, and might get angry about it and point it out. Be good. Be safe. We'll see you in the next one.